Hey, it's Margie with the Asking Spot, and not that long ago I went to an estate sale where I picked up a couple of bells. Yay! Actually, they have a nice ring. These are brass bells. You kind of just gathered by looking at them, even though, my goodness, they are kind of gross and wiped out. But let's say I got a piece of furniture that had some sort of, metal handle on it. How would I know if that was brass? Magnet. Brass is not magnetic. Now here's the weird thing. This part of this is not magnetic, and it kind of freaked me out because down here the magnet was sticking. What's the deal? Well, it's the inside. Whatever this little ringer thing is, that is not brass. But I'm going to go ahead and take a chance and clean the rest of this because the rest of this is brass.
Not really.
Hopefully it won't do too much damage to the ringer.
That's the clapper.
Maybe it'll also clean the ringer.
Wrong again.
So the plan is to use a glass container that's not going to be used again for food purposes or beverage purposes because we are creating a chemical reaction, and even though glass is considered non-porous, there can be pitting in it, and you never know. It's just why not be on the safe side? So got an old mug here, and it needs to be something that you can submerge the piece into, so this should work just fine for what we're doing. Here goes. Take your mug. In it, you're going to put enough of vinegar, just plain old vinegar. It's about a cup's worth. For every cup you use of vinegar, about a tablespoon of salt. Stir it up a little bit. And now to heat this. Don't know if you can tell, but we're at the halfway mark and it is definitely lighter.
All right, time's up.
Whoa.
Lady, where's my spy camera?
No, camera left, camera left.
I put some Barkeeper's Friend on here and then just kind of mushed it around with my fingers, but I didn't even need to use this. I could have just used the scrubby part of a sponge. All right, I didn't see that coming.
Surprise!
This is copper. I love copper. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's copper. So there you go. Copper and brass, both not magnetic, but they clean up the same way because I had done the other bell already and tested it out. So I knew that the other one was brass. So there you go. A little how-to on cleaning up metal that's non-magnetic. Thanks for watching The Asking Spot. I would say there's some bloopers coming up next, but considering how shocked I was to find out that this was copper and not brass, in essence, the whole thing is a blooper. But yeah, if you could, please subscribe. Magnet. Brass is not magnetic. This isn't brass. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to try and clean this. I don't know what this is. I already tested it out on this one that is brass because see, it doesn't. What are these?
Wait for it.
Okay, wait a minute.
Wait for it.
Oh, the little thing inside is not brass.
Ta-da!
So the plan is to use a glass container that you are not going to be using for food oh, I bet that's making a lot of sound there. but something that you can submerge the brass piece in. So I've got an old mug here, which it's Air Force, which is kind of weird because everyone in my family is either Navy, Army, and even have some Marines now, but the only thing we haven't had was Air Force, so I'm not sure where this came from. Must ask husband. But I digress.